Alright, so Cricket's gonna sneak in. Gano just said be right there, so Josh, get ready with the late hammer.
What the fuck's the light hammer?
You just beat the late hammer.
Oh, late hammer. I thought you said light hammer.
No, it's like a 10 DKP minus.
Or non-award.
In reality, you're just not in group to get the DKP increase from start of raid.
You need something.
Everyone's always hating the working man these days, huh?
Why can't you have a remote job like the rest of us?
Right, just work from home. It's easy.
I had a remote job and I had to go in the office today.
We scheduled that around raid day.
We do it on Wednesdays so we can raid.
Boom!
I was so angry when my team was like, hey, we were thinking Monday and Wednesday. I was like, oh, perfect. They're like, we're going to do Tuesday, Thursday instead. I was like, fuck you guys.
Alright, once Gano's here, Antaro did tell me ahead of time he'll be a little bit late, but we'll be here at a reasonable time so we can start once Gano makes it. Hopefully everybody's excited for some progression. Putting down.
We had a hunter last night pull the ultimate troll move on Murmuron. He, as he was walking in, he put an ice trap down, and while we were talking, a bunch of bombs came up and destroyed the raid.
All right. Make sure you grab your biscuits.
Ooh, the fish is glowing. Must be like a Jesus fish or something.
Grab your feast, grab your biscuits, grab your health stones. We'll be hitting it here in a second.
Drax, what are we importing? Is it gonna have me send all my gold to you?
All it does is anytime a feast gets dropped, it says, yes, chef, thank you, chef.
Oh, cool. Followed by, go click on a mailbox really quick.
Now you can see the action if you open it up. All it does is go to chat. Let's do the same as we did last night, Icy.
I got lazy and just got you anyways, because that's what I was going for.
I'm still eating, so, but I'm right.
How many tacos you got?
5 left.
Alright, that seems like a good enough crew. Let's get rolling.
Well, good luck, everyone.
Good luck, have fun.
Just so you guys know, you can actually kill that bot when it gets out, so you want to make sure you don't.
Don't do what?
The tank bot there, when it dismounts, you can still kill it, because you need to use it to get the second set of bombs. Otherwise, you know, the raid will wipe.
Yes. So when the guy dismounts out of the tank bot, don't finish destroying the big tank.
Switch targets.
Watch your AoE.
Easiest way for this is just Josh go in there with his divine shield. Pull, detonate all the bombs so then everybody else can go in.
Okay.
How long does that take?
Forever.
Excuse me?
I was just wondering how long I had to, hold my DPS, because that's hard.
You wait back here with everybody else.
Here we go.
Here you go.
Here I go.
Are we supposed to be killing stuff right now? That was not clear.
Yep. Just not that destroyer.
That was it.
And we have to taunt him like at that part.
Okay, don't have to finish the destroyer. Okay, good.
I hopped in it. If I hop out, Josh can get in it.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
I'm gonna hop out, Josh. Get it. Take a res up.
Well, now we know, because that was not very clear.
Yeah. So he fixates on a person and just flame coils in front.
Yeah, the next
We just
couple of
gotta taunt him away to face him away from the group. That's what killed everybody.
we'll get this bot healed up, and then the next pull, the rest of these pulls. Oh, that is so awesome. The bot is going to jump in first, let the things explode, and then everybody can run in DPS.
So on that note, I should probably just wait outside. Oh no, I gotta take the other bot.
Should I,
Yeah, this guy is going to tank everything until the runic soldiers come in, and then you should take those off because those do a lot of damage to this fighter dude.
Okay. Will do.
You guys heal that bot at full, please.
Should be good now if you want to start pulling, but just keep an eye on them. We're going to get more as we go through.
That was a big hop.
It's awesome. No, just run into it. You'll be fine. You don't want those bombs. No, watch the boomer.
That's what I was
Those are
going
what you
with.
want. Yeah, let the bot jump in, get aggro for like 2 or 3 seconds. It will survive. The bombs will blow up, and then we can go to town like we're doing now.
I hadn't even attacked. It just ran into my face.
Yeah, it was chasing a healer.
Get that sapper, the clockwork sappers. Those are the priority for us DPS.
Ooh, bombs.
Could you grab the other machine gunner? He's running loose on the ranged.
Are we counting last destroyer?
Oh, you gotta finish him off the top. Make the guy hop out.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, they got to get to 10%. There we go. And then you can jump into it. Anybody can jump in. If you're squishy, I'd recommend it. We can release and run back in while they're doing that because it's not a boss fight. And hopefully we're back before they're all dead.
Stay alive.
Or we can pick it up as we die and prevent a reset.
It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet.
I apologize. I think our DPS check is get the spiders down, pick them up, and then go to all of the runic guys. Or the sappers that heal them.
You want Jazz
Yeah,
to
they
take
need to be
the
kicked.
trap bots away, or the sapper bots to the side, and then DPS tanks everything else. Oh, the rest of the trash.
The spell isn't ready yet. It's still recharging. I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
All according to plan.
Go team.
Mine blew up.
The bots are only active for a short amount of time, so
So go do it.
yep.
Alright, burn.
Wait, I need mana. Okay.
I think this is the last pull anyway.
I like how we're just named trash.
Hardest trash in the game right now.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. I need a target.
Yo, what was that?
The sappers, they're...
That's why you gotta move the sappers away from the creek. You have to move them to the side. When they die, they're still a bomb.
Yeah, we left combat and I started eating and died.
Every time we forget about that too. They're little blue charges on the ground.
There were dudes eating on top of the blue charge. I didn't even see it.
It's yeah, someone set us up to bomb.
Well, just finished 12 tacos and I'm ready to raid.
Don't click the lever until everybody is on. Everybody around the corner and on the train. Where's the train noise?
We'll finish all the buffs once we get there, guys.
Oh, we tested. You do die if you fall off the train, so don't fall off.
Yes, you can fall off the train while it's in motion.
It's like a real life simulator.
Alright. Last couple on the train. We ready?
I think everybody's on. Nice. This is a cool, like, transport. It's the guttural undead choo-choo that is so hilarious.
Okay, so a little trick for the first boss here.
Oh no!
You can have a rope.
What happened?
Why did I
Did
get
you
it?
click the lever again and you waited until it turned and jumped off, didn't you?
Yep.
Yes,
You
you can
can
do temporal
teleport
shadows when you drop the landmines, and the rogues can eat a couple of them up to make sure melee doesn't go near them or die when they're getting pulled out.
And
Rush the frogger
bomb.
bombs. Nice. Okay.
Good job, Froggers.
Alright. We're probably gonna need a good old boss explain for this one.
Yep. Multiple phase boss. First one, he's gonna be inside that big old tank. Main thing is gonna be spreading proximity mines. Do they one shot in 25 man?
Yes.
They are 100% one shot, no matter how much health you have.
Neat. Okay. So
You can actually have, like I said, somebody do like a divine shield.
that is what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna have Josh do his divine shield, run around, and collect all the bombs.
You just have to run over them.
Up if it's physical, we could bop a second person too at some point.
You just need a little path because he's going to do like the plasma beam where you want to kind of do like a divine sack taunt. And he'd probably do that twice. And then we should be able to down him on this tank mode.
Referring to the shock blast where everybody needs to get away, right?
It's just melee who have to get away.
Melee. We need to get outside by 15 yards. What healers need to pay attention for, as well as the tank, is the plasma blast. He does that at 30 seconds in and 1 minute into the engagement. So we're going to start that 3 seconds in. You'll cast that plasma blast. We're going to start with what's the discipline one? Pain suppression. And then we'll do the Holy Spirit for the second one. And that should do it. Just so everybody know, everybody needs to pump as much heals as they can into the tank at that point.
I mean, all in
And those
all,
bombs are
this
dropping like kind of like a mortars. They're just like flames. You're going to take fire damage. It's going to be quite a bit. But actually, it's not that bad if one of the paladins runs the fire up quite a bit.
it's an easy enough fight. We just have to practice it. The mechanics by themselves aren't difficult.
And you should save Bloodlust for the second phase, because that's where the most damage is going to be done, so it's good to just knock that phase out.
Alright. Horvi was giving the detailed run through. Let's let him finish that so that nobody has any surprises.
Thank you. Yeah, the proximity mines, melee, don't run them over. They'll one-shot you. They're like little birthday candles on the ground. Make sure you have a path. You need to run out when he does his shock blast, 15 yards away. So make sure you know where you're going to run to at that time. After we get that tank down, he's going to turn into, I don't know, like some kind of tank-type bot. It's going to shoot people. Big old 2 arms, kind of like a half a Gundam. At that point, entire raid spread out. Like a big old clock around the room, trying to be so close to people, because anybody who's shooting at within that quadrant gets hit. Remember, we've all done the whole quadrant thing when he's bosses before? He'll do the rocket strikes at people, which just simply do a lot of damage. Or no, that's the rapid burst that he'll just shoot people, just does a lot of damage. At a certain point, yep, as Ghana said, he'll do the Cthulhu Eye, which he'll focus the direction, put a big old laser, go slowly around the room. It's easier to avoid that if you're closer towards the center. Why? Because that's how things go. Not too hard, just avoid unnecessary damage and don't die. Phase 3, he turns into a big old head. That's where we're going to have Petting Moo, one of our boomkins, be the main tank. So everybody hold off. I don't know if there's a good way to do tricks or distractions over to Petting. Yeah, misdirects over to Petting Moo. Because of that, he will just simply does a lot of damage. It's good to have a tankier boomkin to absorb that.
Why Boomkin?
Because you have to be
tankier.
Yep.
Dark
Almost
skin.
21k health.
No, I was just more wondering if it was a ranged deal, if that's why you were going.
Ranged do need to do this, yes.
Gotcha.
He also does like big old lightning too. Somebody's got to help me out with this. I forget the actual head thing.
So the head thing, he's going to be spawned. That's when the robots spawn. You're going to have the
Yes.
bombs. You're going to have the bot. You need to kill the bot, prioritize it. Unlike a 10-man, the 25-man will clap you. So don't ever pull for it. What you need to do is do crowd control, so all crowd controls work. The off tanks can actually take the bombs, taunt them away from the raid. You can actually absorb the hit. I know I did it yesterday on my paladin. And then there's also like those little trash bots. You know, just gotta keep getting them killed. Once you get 2 magnets, you pull 1 magnet down, it drops them, and then you pull the other magnet down, and he actually takes more damage when you stack the magnets. And then that's when all the melee and everybody just goes in there and pumps away.
Right, magnet brings them down to the ground.
So
What's in front of the bots? There's the bomb bots. We just wet the bomb bots, right? They're walking around outside. Bomb bot touches you, you die. So that's what the range DPS need to focus down. Like 3 or so people focus them. I forget that pre-arranged, but that would be helpful.
All the bots are crowd controlled, so any kind of colds, frost novas, and like I said, the bombs really should be taunted away by the tanks, and the tanks should just run them away from the raid.
After the head's down enough, turns into phase forwards, all of them combined, continue the same mechanics. Once he's targetable in phase forward, that's when we'll bloodlust.
I want to advise against that phase 2 because that's really where he does the most damage to the whole raid with that spread damage.
Really? When I did 10 man, it seemed quite manageable. But we can see.
I mean, if that's what you want to go with, I'm just gonna. What I saw yesterday, we did it on the 2nd phase because the damage really does stack up. And the thing is, when you're by him, he does like a flame nova.
Yes.
And that does damage.
Does damage everybody.
So it's a lot of damage. So phase 2 healers, you should probably spread around so you can cover the whole room and make sure healers can have everything kind of covered because a lot of damage is going to go up. That's the most damaging phase.
Let's give it a shot.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Everybody's ready.
Who's main tanking? Phase 1, that can be Josh.
Thought
We'll do
Josh
that.
was getting mines.
I thought, yeah, sorry, Josh is
Okay,
getting mines.
yeah.
Nick is getting
Got
us.
him.
Okay.
Alright. Nick, count us down. Let's
Now, do
do
you
it.
want me to get the mines the first time they're out, or wait?
Yes,
until there's a-
first time they're out.
Okay.
Yeah, we also have to. Who's going to be getting the magnets?
Secondary, you can get the magnet.
I'm sorry, what?
Secondary volunteer.
What? We could get a melee to do that. I thought, yeah, Gano, could you get the magnets for us, please, in that phase, phase 3? Thank you, Gano. You did it in our 10 man, right? That's right.
So here's something I heard that could be helpful is to wait until we have 2 magnets so that we can chain them back to back and have 20 seconds worth of double damage or whatever it is.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Okay.
That is a good idea, yes.
Okay.
So the issue I have with that was in 10 man when I picked up multiple and I threw the first, the other disappeared. So someone else has to pick up the second.
Toyota, can you do that?
Sure.
5, 4. No need to pre-pot, guys.
2, 1.
There's going to be a little RP when we start.
Push the button.
We haven't much time.
Please don't.
Friends. You're going to help me test out my latest and
But it's so
greatest
shiny.
creation, Now, before you change your minds, remember
Use your adult
you
brain.
didn't owe it to me after the mess you made with the XT002.
Mines.
I can't cast that yet. Charging. I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Still a couple out there. 3.
Nice job on that, guys.
They're on his side.
Run out.
There it is. Run out.
It's still charging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Watch the mines when you're running back in.
A few more.
I can't cast that yet. That's still charging. Charging. I can't do that yet. That spell.
Nice job. Tank
Run
was.
out.
Watch
Watch
mines.
out for the mines.
Charging.
Sorry.
There's another round of mine.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. Charging.
Alright, mines will disappear.
I need to target that first.
Get out of mid, or it'll kill you.
Wonderful! Positively marvelous results! Hull integrity at 98.9.
So kind of spread out a little bit more evenly. Make sure that way one quadrant's not getting completely abused.
Josh, can you give me wisdom, please?
Where you are?
Never mind. Thank you.
Oh wait, I got me. Fuck.
Behold, the VX-001 Anti-Personnel Assault Cannon! You might want to take cover.
I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still charging. I can't cast that yet.
Watch your
That
step.
spell isn't ready yet. That's still charging. I can't cast that yet. That's still charging.
Watch your step. Keep moving.
There's laser.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Note to self, cannon, highly effective against
Watch your
flesh.
step.
I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet. It's still charging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't
Watch your step.
It's still charging.
Note to self, cannon, highly effective against
I can't
flesh.
do that yet. I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh, very good, healers.
Great job.
Innervates if we got them on healers, please.
Healers, if you want to stack on me, I've got a Manatite totem.
Yeah,
force.
do it.
I got Innervate on Chrome.
I think we have one battle res if we want to use it.
You want burn or icy?
Bombs, people.
Let a tanky boy get him, please. Like, shit, I don't know. Even a warlock, petting bow. But here we go.
Heading moves around back. I can't square on him.
Alright, first spot up right where Nick is.
Charging. I can't do that yet.
He's still targeting Nick.
I can't do that.
Alright, thanks.
Bombot,
guys.
bombot.
Cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Oh, crap.
You can do better than
Are we supposed to kill the assault bots?
Yes.
Range on the head.
Jump out over here.
Ready yet. That's still recharging.
Bombot.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
I got the first core.
Yep.
Ranged, our job is to hit the bomb by as soon as it's dropping down.
you can do
I died.
Guys, do not attack. Let the tanks get the assault bot first.
Bomb bot.
Recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Bombot coming to me.
Recharging.
What's coming to me?
Thanks, you gotta keep moving.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't.
Bomb bot.
It's still recharging.
I haven't been able to pull him off of Nick this entire time.
It's fine, just range kill the guy.
I'm down.
As long as he's hitting somebody tanky, right?
That's right. If he's hitting you, good.
Yeah, 44k.
Alright,
Easy.
go ahead.
Do better than that.
I just didn't know if it was something that would interfere with you tanking other shit.
No, I'm pulling these little junk bots. I got it.
I got a junk
We're
bot on me.
dying to the assault bot.
All right, it's down. Melee can hit the head.
Better than that.
I can't cast that yet. It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, it killed Pepsi first, the assault bot, I think.
Yeah, like I said,
Grabbed it and
tanks
killed it.
cannot take it.
Another bomb bot coming out.
Outplayed.
It's still recharging.
Yeah, it's a wipe. I know tanks.
What are we supposed to do with the assault bots?
You're supposed to crowd control them, and only the tank is supposed to kind of kite them around.
That
Melee and everybody out in the range could be sort of taking care of the junk box. The bombs, you can, like I said, I tanked it yesterday with my paladin, and I was able to take the hits from the
gotcha.
bomb bots.
Yeah. I, for whatever reason, man, I spaced out. I started pulling junk bots off of people while I was tanking the head.
If you guys are too far in the room, we are not going to be able to res you.
Yeah, we could port right here.
Yep.
So it was very good. We definitely saw a lot of it. Definitely when things are getting hectic, we need clear comms because that was a clusterfuck.
So
Yeah,
if it's
yeah.
going to Nick anyway, though, do we need to worry about it at all for anything?
Not really. If the head's killing Nick, great. He's got 44,000 health. That's twice as much as a range tank does.
You typically would want to have a boomkin around so they can do like their typhoon, because it really helps out.
Do you want to resummon me real quick? I can grab a glyph to get rid of the don't push targets. Because right now I've got a glyph to not push things around.
Yeah, we can summon you.
Okay. I'm just gonna go to the bank real quick and grab inscription mats to make something else.
So ranged should be on the head unless a bomb bot is down. Is that accurate?
No, everybody should be trying to take down the assault bot. Only like it should be a warlock tip because they can sort of self-heal with drain life on the head. Because otherwise you're gonna see what happens. But like we put down the magnet and we're still trying to take care of the ads. If everybody works on the ads, then it's a lot more controllable.
Probably stack up a little bit on that too. That way the junk and stuff can be kited, nova, whatever, a little bit easier.
No, we're not DPSing it while it's in the air. Well, you are. Yeah, you could be the tank. I mean, you could be the ranged tank for the head and take the damage and just drain life on to stay alive and get some additional heals on you.
Also, flasks if you haven't.
Yeah, good. Good reminder.
I'm ready for summon whenever.
Out of the 23 people standing here, would one of you help me summon, please?
I am.
Thank you.
Dealing with that bystander.
Alright, so just to be clear, because the order was not called out, melee focuses assault bots, ranged is killing bombs the second they land, and head at any other time.
So the assault bots should be ranged, tanked by like a frost DK or something, somebody that isn't gonna get hit by him.
Oh, gotcha. He AoEs. I take it.
He does something. He fucking slaps.
Yeah, that's what he does. He one-shots.
Yeah, that's why Pepsi died immediately, and then you picked him up and you died pretty immediately. After your Pete death, you died right afterwards.
Yeah, so I don't know what slows him down if, you know, if...
I mean,
Your Avenging Shield can slow it down.
Hold up. We can have Petty Moo just get those MDs and the tricks of the trade in that phase, and I'll handle the assault bot, because he'll never touch me.
You can also root it in place, too.
But you don't want to root it, because that's...
Well, not that one, but like the bombs and stuff you can root as well.
Yeah. Yeah, MD's the Petting Moo on the head phase, for sure.
On the head
And
phase?
then I'll
Okay.
just,
Am I MDing the head to Petting Moo?
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing
Okay.
up in the air.
Got it.
Yeah, and then I'll just deal with the assault bots, because I can range tank them. Icy Touch is a 20-yard ability, cranks threat.
So just for a little bit of clarity here, we are going to do callouts Cricket, Draxon, Chromosome, and Tanks. If you're not one of those people, we'll take feedback after the kill or death.
So then the scrap bots should be kind of in with the assault bot. They can also be slowed, whatever. So those are kind of lowest priority. Me and Pepsi are going to be worrying about getting the bombs away from people, blow them up.
Yeah.
Alright, try to grab them. Range should be swapping to them really quickly, and they only have 100k health.
Yeah, so they should. Right.
If we all hit it as it, you can start attacking it as it's dropping out of the head. So if you're focused on the head, you'll see it drop, just switch to it, and we should kill it before it ever moves.
Yeah, those to your Kaz or whatever. If you guys can chains ice the thing every now and then, that'll make it where I can just pull thread on them and not waste my frost rune on a chains ice.
Everybody is ready? Let's get after it.
That was a great job on the first two phases, though.
It was very good.
We haven't much time, friends. You're going to help me test out my latest and greatest creation. Now, before you change your minds, remember that you kind of owe it to me after the mess you made with the XT002.
Recharging. I can't do that yet.
Mines.
That spell is brilliant. I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Run out.
I can't cast that yet. Still recharging. I can't do that yet.
New mines, careful.
I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. Recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Run
We
out.
can toss B-res between phases.
Curry or toasty? Which one?
Oh shit.
Grab Toasty, please.
Yeah, he's gonna help me CC on this next or third phase. Watch them bombs when you're running out.
Ah, damn. Contra, you're out of healer range.
Yeah, sorry.
All good, all good.
I wasn't expecting the dot to be that strong. I used my health stone, wasn't enough.
98.9%. Barely a dent. Moving right along.
Spread out, guys.
Behold, the VX-001 Anti-Personnel Assault Cannon. You might want to take cover.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Keep moving.
Die.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
Fascinating. I think they call that a clean kill.
Innervate to Chrome.
Thank you, friends. Your efforts have yielded some fantastic data. Now, where did I put... Oh, there it is. Now, Isn't it beautiful? I call it the Magnificent Aerial Command Unit.
Bomba.
Got it.
Ah, shit.
You can't do that, boy.
Yep, taking that off my bar.
Range needs to switch to the bomb bot.
Bro, you're gonna want to move. Watch out.
Bomba. Bomba. Bomba.
You can do better than that.
Shit.
Tossing him?
Yep.
Run. Keep them slow, guys. Fucking.
He's down. He's down on the ground.
Outplayed.
On him.
Bomba.
Yeah, definitely interrupt that magnetic field as soon as you can. Almost got like 3 times.
Bombot.
Outplayed.
There's a second assault bot. Who's picking it up?
I got him at the moment.
This needs to be slowed.
Bombot.
Outplayed.
Third assault bot down.
Bombot.
Slow it.
You can do better than that. Outplayed. Outplayed.
That was attempt number 2. Attempt number 3, we're gonna down this, like, no doubt.
It's a can-do attitude.
Hell yeah, brother.
So I think we should mark a healer, somebody for that phase, and people try to localize near him, and that way
Yeah.
the bombs. It's like a minefield of people out there trying to get the bombs away from other people.
That's fair. And we're not taking any direct damage or AoE damage. He's not shooting anything at us.
Yeah, so, and it doesn't have to be like a tight stack, but I mean, be within 10 yards of the dude, and that way people are kind of in the same spot. Minus whoever's tanking the floaty thingy and tanks. Volunteer, Matt.
Do you mean what now?
Just to have a mark on your head, so
throw
they
a star.
stand near you.
So during the ads, try to be near star, because then it's not a cluster of people all over.
Okay.
So be near yourself, and you'll be all right.
Yeah. Also, too, let's just stay alive and make it to phase 2, so then we can stay alive and make it to phase 3, and then we'll lust that phase 3 out whenever he's on the ground. Correct? Or are we waiting for that?
General question for Cricket Drax here. That heat wave that does AoE damage in phase 2, that hits everybody regardless of how far you are, right?
Yeah, that's why I think it's usually good for the range to stand on the outside, just literally in that circle.
Yes, exactly.
So, because it's easier to move around, and then plus, as I said, when he does the Cthulhu Eye thing, it's only a 1/3 turn, so it's easy just to group up.
And you're closer to all the healers, and you'll get hit by more chain heals. So there's no reason to be spread out like that in phase 2.
I'm checking my ability sheet. 1 sec.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Just walking right through them. It gives you a hefty ass warning. You just right through them to the backside. Done.
Right.
As far as the Cthulhu Eye, and then whenever it does the conal attack, the closer you are to Cthulhu, I mean, I guess the closer you are, not Cthulhu, but this boss, the easier. Like Horfai said, you'll grab some smart heals. You just don't want to be in there when he does that little AoE thing that you got to get out of. Don't be that close, but don't be, right up his ass either. Yeah, definitely. 2.
Yeah, I saw that right at the end. That's pretty
Well,
rough.
that's what got that's what got SAG, and I almost got by it a few times.
Yeah, it hits the entire raid. It doesn't matter where you're standing.
Perfect. So everybody, see that little inner circle right outside the tank? Stand there. There's no reason to be far. You'll be in range of every single healer. You'll get hit with every single chain heal, and other random stuff that's going around.
For phase 2, that is.
For phase 2. Thank you. Yes.
You can also run right through the boss. If he's firing at you, just run through him, and then you're on the opposite side of him.
Everybody was ready.
Let's go.
Yep.
We haven't much time, friends. You're going to help me test out my latest and greatest creation. Now, before you change your minds, remember that you kind of owe it to me after the mess you made with the XT-002.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Nope.
What? That was dumb.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. I'm still charging.
Watch that, Honai. I didn't know. We didn't want mines to land under you.
Run out.
Charging.
Run out.
Cast that yet.
Nice.
Ready yet. I'm still recharging.
Bunch of mines.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I'm still recharging. I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet. I can't do that.
Run out.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. I'm still recharging.
More
Do
mines.
that.
Nice, nice.
Watch your step. Ooh, Ken.
So we all group up together now?
We don't group together. We stay around the circle.
They'll still shoot at stuff at us, but if we're closer, we can run around faster and get heals.
Yep.
Watch
Stay
the
back. Stay away
mines.
from these mines. He's about to blow them all up. As soon as we're on this, we can. Yep.
I don't have a target.
Behold, the VX-001 anti-personnel assault cannon. You might want to take cover.
Cast that yet. I'm still charging. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready
Watch
yet.
your step.
Charging. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Watch your step. Keep moving.
Behind him.
Charging. That spell isn't ready yet. It's still charging. I can't do that yet.
Watch your step.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet. I can't do that.
Watch your step.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. It's still charging. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet.
Not sure how that happens. I need a
Battle
beer.
Resnick.
Already used the Honai.
Thank you,
Posty,
friends.
blood
Your
presence
efforts
in
have
your
yielded
presence.
some fantastic data. Now,
Getting your star.
where did I put? Oh, there it is.
MD to Scaredies.
Isn't it beautiful? I call it the magnificent aerial
I'm
command unit.
misdirecting those little bots to him, right?
No.
The boss.
Boss. Aerial command unit.
That spell is ready yet. It's still recharging. That spell is ready yet.
Bombot.
I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell is ready yet. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet. It's still recharging. I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Bombot.
It's still recharging. I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
You know, self-bot.
He's getting close to the ground.
I can't cast that.
Bombot.
I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that.
Bombot.
It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Another assault bot.
Still
You
recharging.
can
Pick
do
up.
Don't death grip it.
Took it out the bar.
Alright.
Bombot.
We got the magnet, we gotta drop it. Otherwise, they're gonna keep spawning, guys.
Just drop.
Ready yet.
Drop.
Recharging. I can't do that.
Keep like bear taunting it, petting me.
Cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. I can't do
Melee, you could come and help kill him. Never mind, he's up.
Outplayed.
recharging.
Bombot.
Can we bring him down again?
Yeah.
I can't do that yet.
Another assault bot down.
I can't do that yet.
Outplayed.
Cast that yet. I can't do that yet. It's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet.
Outplayed.
I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Bombot, watch out.
Have a target.
Preliminary testing phase complete. Now.
Alright, we get to see the next phase.
Test.
Gotta
Let's
finish
get
these
this,
bots.
clean up this trash.
That's still recharging.
You can do better than that. Gaze upon its magnificence. Bask in its glorious glory. I present you with
I can't
me.
cast that
You
yet.
are
Boss is up.
to get a TR.
Might as well list.
Still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Prognosis.
Yeah, we have to clean up the trash a little bit faster is all. But that was a great third phase. So he goes Voltron. And we gotta kill all three parts.
Keep moving.
Die.
You're not going to get up from that one, friend.
Watch your step.
Run out.
You're not going to get up from that one, friend.
Good attempt.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy at the end. It's awesome. It's kind of like an ADHD gamer's like dream.
Or worse, nightmare.
What's up? Right back.
Do we want to have dedicated people to kill the bomb bots? Looking for them, hunting for them.
So they just blow up on the tank and it's no big deal. But
Yeah, I was gonna say I only got 1 attack on any bomb bot and it
Yeah.
blew up the tank.
I meant the assault bots. I
Oh.
misspoke.
I already said it that the range should be taking care of helping out with that.
Yes, but maybe people are tunnel visioning. If you have certain people with tunnel vision on the assault bots, do you want to at least give it an attempt like that?
The whole thing is, like I said, there should only be 1 tank on the flying guy, because that's why they were being overrun with like 3 or 4 assault bots. It's like 500,000 hit points each. So you have 101.5 million for like 5 or 6 people to try to take down. We're gonna get swarmed. That's why you have 1. Everybody takes care of the ads, and when you bring the magnets down, he takes extra damage, and he should be killed when he's down within 1 or 2 attempts. Usually 1.
So melee can get on the assault bots as well, right? Just after.
Yeah.
You know,
They just can't have the aggro target.
Yeah. So Pepsi and I will try to bring the scrap bots in that area for just some extra cleave. And then I'll primarily focus on the bomb bots whenever they come down. So you might see Pepsi will have most of the scrap bots. I will be running in and out for the bombs. Don't worry about attacking bombs. That was really helpful, by the way, having everybody over near Star. It kind of got wonky at the end, but that's how shit goes. But it definitely helped the first half of that phase.
So Josh, you're gonna handle bomb bots. We're gonna have all DPS focus assault bots first priority, head second priority.
Yeah.
No, then jump bots. Make sure we give them jump bots too, because you saw how when the
everybody's on
phase
these,
started.
If everybody's on those assault bots, the way you guys were doing it just now, they died right as the next one came out. If everybody was on it, we would have more time collectively to just turn and hit junk bots. Like what Josh said.
Yeah, like group them up, bring them to the assault bots, and then just let like melee AoE some stuff.
Right, that should help keep their numbers down.
I'm down to do it.
Yep, and no fucking taunting or death gripping if you're in melee range. No death gripping anyway, because you will be in melee range and die.
It's off by bar.
No, you guys, Toasty did it too. I understand, because he's like, oh, tank, I gotta death grip it to get aggro, but all you have to do is hit him with an icy touch. That's the aggro, especially if you're the first one.
Death grip is 1, icy touch is 2. That's how that happened.
It's all good. I meant well.
It's all good. Hopefully you won't have to do it this time. I won't be a dumbass and get killed by the rocket strike.
I blame the healers.
I hit for over 1 million, so I don't know if there's much anybody could have done.
Alright, so all DPS is going to be prioritizing assault bots. Josh is going to handle bomb bots, clean up the trash crap, head if there's absolutely nothing going on, and then when the head comes down, we'll all focus on that.
Everybody's ready. Okay, shall we then?
We going to help me test out my latest and greatest creation. Now, before you change your minds, remember that you kind of owe it to me after the mess you made with the XT002.
Get out of Frost Present.
Alright, watch out for mines, clearing them.
Run out.
I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Beware, mines.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Run out.
Avoid mines.
Recharging. I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Alright, watch your feet.
Here it is.
Wonderful! Positively marvelous results! Hull integrity 98.9%! Barely a dent! Moving right along! Behold, the VX-001 Anti-Personnel Assault Cannon! You might want to take cover.
Stand close so that you can get healed.
Watch your step.
Charging. I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Watch your step. Keep moving.
Die.
Watch your step.
Really fucking good, guys.
Alright. Stack on Star.
Thank you,
Or
friends.
get near Star,
Your
rather.
efforts have yielded some fantastic
Except for
data.
Scaredies and tanks.
Where did I put
Do you guys have totems or should I innervate?
We got
I'm
on that
good.
side, we're okay.
Okay.
Do you need it, Chrome?
Yeah, can you
Please.
drop it?
Isn't it beautiful? I call it the Magnificent Aerial Command Unit.
That's still recharging. I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet.
I'm with you.
I can't do that yet.
Assault bot, guys.
Recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
There you go, clean up trash.
Bomb bot.
Recharging.
That was
Ignore
awesome.
bomb bots, get junk bots.
Bomb bot.
Assault bot.
Recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Alright, I'm dropping
Everybody on head.
Assault bot in the back.
We are going to get to phase 4 here, which is basically all the 3 phases combined. There's going to be all 3 guys to kill. All 3 of these need to die at relatively the same time, or it's close to it. So there's the head, there's the mid part, and what the tank thing.
The only thing that was not going to happen is the Cthulhu cannon.
It's not going to be perfect, but as close to it as you can.
Don't get smacked by this guy. There you go.
I mean, I hope everyone knows this is great progress. We're entering this literally with everyone up.
We do need to spread out around the room a little bit.
Range, you're going to want to focus more on the top and the middle since melee can't reach it. And they do have to die around the same time.
Range, focus on the head first, and then we'll work our way down.
Lusts, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Up.
Watch the
There are
mines.
mines. Do not get hit by the mines.
Watch your step. Keep moving.
Alright, range, switch to body. Watch the mines when you run around.
Watch your step.
Run out.
You want the res?
Yeah, might as well toss it.
Melee, you should be able to hit body, switch.
Watch your step.
VX.
Watch those mine.
Run out.
Range, switch to head.
Watch your step. Watch your
Melee,
step.
start
Keep
killing
moving.
body and feet. It's go time! Good job,
Good
guys.
shit, guys. Good
Oh, they're
shit.
still up.
Watch the mine.
First time.
One
First
shot.
time, every time.
Yep, good stuff.
Way to go, everyone. That was fucking awesome.
I made a slight miscalculation. I allowed my mind to be corrupted by that.
Now imagine that same thing with fire everywhere.
Yeah.
All systems seem to be
Is that the hard mode?
That's
It's fire.
fun. You got a firefight.
Oh man. I can volunteer for
Is
that.
that like a food fight with fire?
It follows you like Archimond or whatever. So you gotta like kite it. Area. Yeah, just book it. Right through.
He went right through the motherfucker.
Yeah, he did.
I'm surprised he didn't die.
They missed me.
Which one are we taking?
Conservatory of Life. I mean, you're gonna go to, since we're doing 0, let's just talk to the Titans right now.
What are we doing? Oh, yeah.
Because then you have to run back up.
Well, you said 0,
Goldeneth,
and I was like,
lend
we're not
me
doing
your
0.
strength. Grant
You had me
my
scared for a
mortal
second.
allies the power of thunder.
Conservatory of Life and go where Freya was. Or is.
Conservation of life?
Yeah, yeah.
Conservatory.
Conservatory.
The Veil of Winter will protect you, champions.
Somebody talk to the Minron. And somebody wants to talk to Freya, talk to Freya too.
wondrous rapidity.
Eonar, your servant calls for your blessing.
Alright, so you want to do some CCs on these bosses, just so you know. Like, you gotta run a cheap.
What do you want, sheep? We got so many sheep.
Give me assist. I'll mark the sheep for you. No, they're gonna want to be pulled back here. So you're gonna want the tanks to pull the slayers. One tank is just gonna separate the slayers. The other tank's gonna grab the guardians.
Nick, you'll have to do assist stuff.
Oh, yeah.
We do have to have somebody mine all of those nodes at some point.
I'll get them.
Just
or
give
cry
me
go down.
Twilight.
Me or Karai could get them. Guild nodes. They're just regular nodes, right?
Pure nodes? I don't know what that means. I've never mined one.
Oh, pure. Cool. Alright, Josh, you want to grab them slayers?
Sure.
Me and Pepsi will pull everything out. I'll jerk this caster out of there.
No, you want to sheep the caster.
Oh, sheep the caster, gotcha. Okay.
And then Nick, you're gonna want to take the slayers, or whoever. Just take the slayers, and then we can AoE the rest of the trash. And then we can go take care of the slayers, and then the sheep.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Josh can do the group.
Slayers, like cleave or something?
Well, yeah, they got big swords, so I assume so. I'll pull.
Yeah, they're gonna slap.
Okay.
Well,
You guys ready? Go ahead and shoot. Sorry, Josh, I actually switched you up.
Oh, my bad.
So you can AoE the group down? You got better AoE than me.
Alright, stunned him.
Pepsi was working.
Oops.
We'll go back to TK. Why the fuck not?
Not me and Jasper were on the same targets.
Diminishing
That would have been
like
fine
sheep.
if he was on this shit.
No, we had to
He didn't hear
change
me.
CC the fucking mage because people were dotting him to shit.
Yeah, I did.
Hey, that's how you gotta do it. Oh,
He's
they
back
were
in here and
dotting
he's
on this.
immune to Cyclone.
Oh, I dotted the shit out of Moon. Don't worry about that now. So you want to do it for interrupt?
Oh, that's cute as fuck.
What was it?
The penguin cycloned and it was just swimming in spot.
Aww.
Congratulations.
That sounds really cute.
Grits?
Congrats, yay.
Congrats, buddy.
Congrats, Nick.
One step closer for heroics.
Yeah, that pull is sketchy too. Like, I didn't want to hit stuff too soon to like
Yeah,
we usually.
You could have just like dropped your consecration down after he did that sheep right in front of it.
Hey, so there's going to be, like I said, like 5 or 6 more of those kinds of pools, so it's really smart, if, you know, for DPS, if we just wait back for a second, let them separate to avoid this kind of, you know, mess.
I agree.
I just seen it run in after the sheep broke, so I started putting it in a tornado.
Well,
No,
the
that's
sheep.
because that flame strike will kill a lot of people. Just like it's kind of like if we had another. Actually, if we have another mage, we can also do the rogue because they're fan of knives. It's also very deadly. I forgot we have 2 mages, so that's my bad.
We have 3.
3? Oh, even better.
But
don't
we
forget
need people
CC
to
your
not
friends.
run in and instantly AoE though, is what happened.
Yeah,
time.
right. It's not a race. Let us get shit situated.
Alright, so for this guy, when he gets about 50%, he's going to spawn a void. He becomes immune. You have to kill the void, so, and he does a pushback on it. And sometime in the process, somebody will be mind controlled. 100% guaranteed somebody's going to get mind controlled, so just be ready, you might die. I wouldn't worry about us too much because we are going to probably die. Nothing against us, it's just these pools get rough.
Well, if this is anything like another faceless horror in Old Kingdom, they do a shadow crash, right?
Alright,
You got moves from it?
so I was taking the void spawn yesterday.
Alright, we ready?
Yep.
It's too far. It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Shadow crash me.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
MC on Gano or Karaya.
It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Yes.
You guys better not be cleaving on a
Alright,
single
now we
target
need
boss.
the beast. Guys, get away. Go kill the beast.
I mean, guy is immune.
That means everybody on the beast.
Yeah.
What's that? Kill the main guy?
Yeah, he takes immune damage.
I saw people keep attack after Toyo literally says it like 3 times.
CC on lap.
It's the right name is what it was.
Good turtle over there.
I don't have a target.
Alright, good job.
But why did Karya have to die?
That's a great question.
That was a good.
She's trying to figure out how she died.
Oh, I attacked her on purpose.
She's just doing it for consistency.
Deep wounds, yeah. Toyota got the final blow. Oh no, it was explosive shot by Conter. You dirty hunter.
I told you kill VMC.
Yeah.
I will tell you, 2 people whispered me claiming responsibility.
There are 5 names on this list.
I got a good critical off you. I hit you for like 8k.
Well done, friend. Well done.
Oh, what horrors await. They have nice stained glass down here.
Yeah, this is a beautiful room.
Ooh, pretty colors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
I
one's
mean, it's
broken.
not as pretty as AQ. I think AQ is the prettiest dungeon.
Is that Poseidon?
I was gonna go with Triton.
It's a
I
peace
mean,
sign.
they're all based off of Greek, Roman gods.
No, I was talking
Priscilla.
about the Little Mermaid.
That is Scylla.
Alright, so real quick, when we kill this first set of mobs, the first guy on the left is going to come towards us. So, but this time, don't just be spread out, make sure your back is facing the wall, because you don't want to be pushed back into the other pack. These guys will end up fearing one of us. It's going to be very important for a priest to dispel the fear, because you will run it. Odds are you can run into the other pack and pull that pack, and then it's just, you know, just your ass goodbye.
So Tremor Totem.
Warlocks, you can banish the elementals.
Alright. I'll take Moon, Burn Victim, you get Square, Drax, you get Star.
Okay.
And if we can do a counter spell on the Frost Mages to pull them in, and then we should be able to cleave them down.
Emphasis on hold your AoE till shit has separated, please, for the love of God.
So Nick, you're on the Slayers?
Yep.
Okay.
There's only one here.
Alright. Let's hit
I'll
it.
pull him off to the left.
It looks like Toasty is DC.
He's back.
He's back.
Oh, okay, sorry. Blacked out apparently.
Do we have a dedicated warlock for the banish on the enslave? Okay.
Alright. We're pulling.
Yep. Do it up, guys.
Okay. Typhoon, not a good thing.
Yeah, for the love of fuck.
I'm spam sheeping Star.
I'm on Moon.
Can somebody pull that Frost Mage closer? Vern, can you
get her up?
I got him.
Watch
I
that
got
guy.
pull him back, pull him back, pull him back, pull him back. They're gonna get the other pack going. Kill the element.
Good job, guys.
Hey, good recovery. Alright, get ready. The face this one. Everybody get your backs against the wall, or just don't face that other pack.
Get up.
DPS, please have your backs against the wall. We don't care about parsing on this.
This whole run, I don't care about parsing.
Void Beast.
Kill the big dude. Or the purple.
can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
That's right there. Why?
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that.
Don't kill petting move.
It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. It's still recharging.
Well, that's, I actually think you might have to.
I can't do that yet. I need a target.
Good job.
I got 3 points in dagger skill for that.
Nice.
Yeah, there's 2 elementals in this pack, no Slayer, so I'll just get in there.
Yeah, just Death Grip who's ever has been brought up.
Alright. Think everybody's ready?
Start with a shield, I suppose, when you guys are casting.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Here goes.
Perfect.
We need another banish from another one.
Charging. I can't cast that yet. It's still charging. I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. I don't have a target. That spell isn't ready yet.
Get star.
It's still charging. That spell
Oh, I resheep moon. Sorry.
Oh, I resheep moon.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Alright, drop the banish.
Cast that yet. It's still recharging. I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. It's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
I'm gonna bring Moon in.
I need to target something first. That spell isn't ready yet. It's still recharging. I can't do that.
Somebody Death Grip square.
I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. I need a target.
Clean. Good stuff.
Alright, once again. This one's a lot easier.
Oh, he coming.
Oh Lord, he coming.
I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet. It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Kill Void.
Or beast.
It's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. It's still recharging. I can't do that yet.
Rend flesh with me.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet.
I saw that, Drax. Nice job.
Blink right in, boy.
No, I just meant avoiding the shadow crash. Most people just like, oh, what's a shadow crash? I'm just gonna stand here.
I get the mechanics. We're all gonna be dancing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, this old kingdom shit.
That's right, the heroics we're training, guys. We need to avoid shadow crashes. On this boss in particular.
Assume they will one-shot you, because they eventually will.
We should probably sheep adherence, right?
Yep. Unless you see rogues.
What?
That's the trick.
No,
You
don't
don't
worry
see
about it.
rogues.
Yeah, no, an actual rogue, not a,
Not one of our fake rogues.
Yeah.
We're synthetic rogues.
All right. Whenever you want to pull.
Mage is ready.
Yep.
I'll pull this pyromancer right into our cleave.
Some banishes.
Oh, I fucking dotted your mage in the back.
Make sure you get kicks off on these adherents if you're gonna AoE them.
I'm on one.
Pettimu, can you go resto for this fight, please?
Sure can.
Thank you.
If you look at the diagram I put up on, if you sack like that, it makes it real easy for you guys.
So this fight is pretty interesting. So the general premise of this boss is mana does not restore unless you are in a green puddle. Green puddles are spawned by ads, like these little ghost ads that will spawn every once in a while. They have a limited amount of them. When you get into a green puddle, you'll start getting stacks of the green buff that will allow you to get more and more mana. You don't want to grab more than 5, and the reason is because each pool has a limited number of stacks. So the priority for mana is healers. Healers are going to stack in with the boss with the melee. The boss isn't going to do anything to you locally as long as you don't grab aggro, which the tank should have. We're going to pull those little mobs to you guys in every so often so that the healers can maintain their mana pools. Ranged, we are SOL if we have mana. we should save our mana for when we're in the black pools. They will allow us to do more damage when we can cast. So it's going to be a little bit boring for us. We're just going to be dancing and dodging those bolts that come out from the boss. The Chrome or Horrify, is there any particular way that you guys wanted to do stacking? Or did you have a plan for this so far, or do you want me to do what we normally do?
Let's hear what your thoughts are.
So there's two schools of thought on this. We can either spread out in a fan in groups of 2. If we all have the Thames aura, then it will tell you if somebody near you has been targeted for the bolt, in which case you move. If it doesn't come up, you don't have to move, but keep an eye on where it's coming. That school of thought allows more of us to continue casting. The other school of thought is to put us in 2 stacks, and then we give 2 people that we know have the aura, and we'll call out left stack or right stack move. Then whichever stack is called out runs to the other side and then runs back, or runs out and then runs back. And then that way there's only 2 people watching for the bolts.
Drax, I like the second idea better. 2 groups.
Okay, so we can give that one a shot. So ranged, that is DPS, we're going to be in the back on left and right, just outside of the boss's range. Healers are going to stack with melee behind the boss. Tanks, you're going to do your thing. Healers, I think when we get towards the end, like somewhere around 10 or 20%, he starts doing some sort of like damaging ability. I cannot for the life of me remember what it's called, but we do need to do some sort of raid stack on him. Either Pain Suppress or Pally's Death Knights, do your thing. But it's going to go off.
When you guys are in your 2 groups, say group 4 moves right, group 3 moves left, right? When you come back in, you want to just get on the bare edge of that puddle just to get the buff, correct? You don't want to run.
That's all you need.
You just need the bare edge, and that gives the groups their own little area. So you don't come back over and get people in the other group killed.
Correct. Only so many people can get stacks of any of the particular things on the ground. So as much as we're going to want mana range DPS, unless we've got like 2 or 3 extra ads up, we're probably not going to get a pool. We're probably going to get 1 pool. It's only got so many stacks, so the more people stack in it, the more the faster it's going to disappear. The black ones are for us. Generally, if you see a black ink spot on the ground, that's when, if we're ranged, we're going to get in that, and then we're going to DPS while we're in that. Otherwise, we're just dancing. The most important mechanic of this entire fight is at some point he's going to put like madness, or he's going to target somebody. It's going to flash across your screen. You're going to want to turn away from the boss and run out. Anybody that's near you will take damage, and that will heal the boss for massive amounts.
100,000 per tick per person.
Can you remember what's the name of that ability?
1 second.
Mask of the Faceless.
That's it.
Mark of the Faceless.
Most of the time it's going to be on a ranged. Occasionally it will go on the melee. Your goal is to run to one of the walls furthest left or right. Don't run just straight behind him. It does have a crazy range, and you just want to get away from people as fast as possible and don't face the boss.
If you have the weak aura, you will see that somebody has its own range. If it's on you, it's your responsibility, if you're dancing, not to dance near him. Just a quick example, one of the first times we killed this guy, there was a guy that wasn't moving away. The guy regenerated 3 million hit points within like 4 seconds.
And we're all going to be really by the end of this fight.
Can you explain the part? So as long as the person who has it is facing away and not near anybody?
No, you don't have to face away. You just have to run away from the group.
Okay, so anybody near the person that has it will...
Yeah, so...
Okay.
It's kind of like when you do that fight the robot. You have gravity bomb, you go left. You have the other one, you go right.
If you go to Gore Chat, I literally set up on a raid planner, I made a little diagram of what you should be kind of doing.
You're so cute.
Should frame that.
That's amazing.
Well, the better example one. I did that one for fun. The better example one's the actual one above it.
So group 4 is going to be stacked on star, and group 3 will be stacked on diamond. Diamond left, star right.
What channel?
Gore chat.
Gore chat.
Pretty much group. Yeah, you're gonna want to move
It's
left
basically
or
the
right.
diagram of how you explained it.
Yeah,
Drax.
Gano, you don't. Gano, you're with melee.
We go left.
Now melee, there's a bigger mechanic we have to worry about. We have to be kicking the guy. He's gonna be doing like a flame vet that's like 2 or 3 of them will kill a lot of the range. So be smart to like. It doesn't matter what. It should be like the first vent should be like all rogues try to kick. Second vent should be the tanks. And the third one should be Death Knights. And we could just have that little rotation. And at one point, Nick, you do know that he's going to want to come and kill you. Like, and you have to run away from him, right?
You're talking about Searing Flames?
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to have like a little soften range for a minute, and like you're going to want to run, you know, either left or right you pick. And then that's why like the little groups is better because you can move as a group closer when he's moving away, so he's still staying in range, you know, to attack him.
I'm so glad we have so much melee.
Yep, give us just
Right, it
like
helps out a
a
lot.
second here. So Drax, you're going to be on the right of the boss. Secondary, you're going to be on the left.
All right. Why don't we divide everybody up? So melee and tank, why don't you just move forward a little bit so we can stack that group? And then we can divide the ranged into left and right. Healers are with the melee.
Also, if you're popping it, one of the biggest people that should be communicating is the healers. If you need mana, speak up and tell the range to kill a gas for you. And then once the healer goes in there, you know, probably like the Arcane Mage, IC, and some of the other guys could go in there, get some of your mana back. Warlocks is not as big of a deal.
If we're not calling for mana, don't touch the ads. Generally, they're not gonna aggro from healing or any of that, but it gives the range the ability to pull one and get it closer, so you guys can death grip it into melee. Once it's dropped into melee, where you guys are gonna kill it and move away from it, so that healers can get the mana. Healers, your abilities will not heal or do anything. So none of your sanctity or your auras or your mana pots will do anything until you've got 3 or 4 stacks. So save it till then. Don't just get in the green puddle and then pop everything because it'll all be wasted. Speaking from experience.
And Josh, enjoy your white hitting, by the way. That's what I got to do yesterday.
So, just to be clear, you said that once we get in there and get 5 stacks, we can go out and then use like a mana tide?
Yeah, it will only last for a few seconds. You're not going to get much. From a priest perspective, I normally run in and immediately cast my Shadow Beast so that he's starting to tick while I'm getting mana, and then I'll pop everything at like 3, 4, and 5 and get out.
Okay.
It also takes you a minute to get the stacks. It's not like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, you got to sit there for a minute.
It's like a second per tick.
Yeah, and then once you get out, it also takes a minute, or it takes a little bit of time for him to drop off. So, you know, if you think all of a sudden you dropped and you want to grab some more, you hit 6 or 7, then you will die. I found that on my mage, I was able to get like 6 before I was like 10% health.
Yeah, when it all drops off, you take amount of damage. It's either damage or you lose a % of life. I don't remember how that mechanic works, but I know you take damage.
Yeah, but don't be afraid to stay till 5. That's all I'm saying.
Flab, we do expect her to come back. Can you swap back to enhance, please?
I know there seems to a lot about this, but it's actually a very simple fight, and this is kind of already set up in a hard mode. The only difference is that in hard mode you're just not allowed to kill the gas. So, this is a great little test for us.
Hey, sorry, Toy. You said something about me running from Searing Flame, but that's
no, not Searing Flame. He's gonna enrage. He's gonna have a little range. He's gonna glow red, and you gotta get, you gotta book it left or right.
Cool. Yeah, no problem. I thought you said the other, and I was like, these people are supposed to interrupt us.
No, Searing Flame. Like I said, the kick order will be Rogues the first one, Warriors the second one, Death Knights the third one, and then we'll just repeat.
So just to reiterate, range DPS, we need to split if you're not in one of 3 stacks, either with melee or with star or diamond. Please move to one of them, so we can count how many we've got where. If you're
Group 3 is on diamond, group 4 is on star, unless you're the 2 melee out of that group.
Secondary, I recommend we go star move or diamond move, depending on, you'll call diamond, I'll call star. Or do you want me to call it for you, secondary?
I can call it, sorry.
Range, a really good spot for you guys to stand. You see these little spots that don't have any gas in it. If you separate your groups right there, those are really, you're gonna be close enough where Nick is moving him, where you guys can still do damage, and it doesn't prevent you from running around too much. Now it's time for Alabama Man to go get another beer.
We do believe Cricket's coming back. He had to take her or something.
Guys, sorry.
Oh shit! Okay, we're actually just about to start this. Okay.
I literally just. I'm so sorry about that. We had a. I'll be honest with everyone. We had a minor baby scare.
No, you're good.
That is way more important than this.
Was it a boop?
God, I wish it was that.
Alright, we're getting something on you. We're just about to start the General of Essex guy. You know what to expect from healer perspective? Cricket?
Say that again?
Do you know what to expect from a healer perspective?
Yeah, do you want me to inform for everyone?
No, we did.
We did a lot of that, buddy.
Okay. Yeah, no.
We're doing the stack on the tank method for the healer. Or stack on the melee.
Okay. Last raid check. Everybody here. Let's go.
Wait, just because I haven't done it that way, we're not having the range do the 2 puddle strat?
They range DPS, yes.
Range
You're a
DPS,
healer, just
yeah.
stack on melee.
That way healers can get to everybody. Also, for the healers, you're not going to need to blow your load real quick. There's not going to be a lot of raid damage going out. So try to conserve mana and be smart about the heals.
Yep.
What if you can't help it?
Everybody is ready. Secondaries group looks like it needs Jesus. Antaro, you need to be over by Star.
What was the name of the mechanic that everybody has to run out for again?
Mark of Faceless.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's see how this fight works.
Yep.
So one more time, rogues are first, then warriors, then death knights on the Searing Flames.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody was ready.
Running in.
Your destruction will herald a new age.
Stack on your point.
Still recharging. I can't do that yet.
Run away.
I can't do that. I need to get closer.
Sorry, I will call them. Move, Star.
I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Star.
Still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
Run away.
Diamond.
Run out.
Diamond.
It's too far away.
Can we get a vapor?
Star.
I'm out of range. That's still recharging. I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready
Stop.
yet. The black blood of Lord Sauron is still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Alright, Nick, that's what you gotta run away from.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, he moved and he's shooting on melee. Try to get stacked up again.
I bring it back to the center then.
Star.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Can range kill one of the vapors?
That spell isn't ready yet.
Yep, we'll pull one in.
It's still recharging.
Move.
I need to target something first.
Sorry, I had the mark.
Can't cast that yet.
Star is now X. Oh, thank you.
I can't do that yet. It's still recharging. I can't.
Star.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell is the black blood of Lord Sauron courses through me. I can't cast that.
I'm sorry, you'll have to get the right in on it.
Unstoppable. It's still recharging.
Run away.
I can't cast that yet.
I bring it back to the center then.
That spell isn't ready.
So while we're all dying, do you guys see these black spots with bubbles on them? These are the ones that.
We're not all dying.
Yeah, there's just two.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Still recharging. That spell isn't ready.
Yeah, I don't have to move them back to the center every time. I'm just going to
Run away.
move and then move back and forth.
Run away.
That's all I'm going to do.
It's too far away. I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet.
Star move.
Recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. It's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet.
I've got mark.
That blood of Lord Sauron still recharging.
Run away.
Through me. I am unstoppable. I'm out of range. That spell isn't ready yet.
Can you grab a vapors, please?
Recharging.
There's a vapor out here.
Thanks.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Run away.
Can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. It's still recharging.
It's on Toasty. We'll move away from Toast.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Cricket, you gotta run out.
Run away.
It's still recharging. I can't cast that yet.
For those in the vapors, make sure you off-click any shields. You only gain mana if you take damage.
Still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. The dark blood of your Zara takes my courses through me. I have mortality. Unstoppable! That yet. I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Run out.
Can we get more vapor?
Okay, we've got 2 more. Let me see if I can pull one. I can't pull it in.
Run out.
There's one creeping in front of the left side.
There's a vapor kind of close.
Is the boss tauntable?
He's not.
Okay, well then.
Yeah, it's all good.
Run away.
So I don't think, I mean, everybody's got DBM, right? We don't need to call out every shadow crash. You can see it.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah, you're standing on your group and it's coming at you. Move to the left or the right.
Well, it announces in say chat who it's coming at.
And if you've got the Thames aura, it puts it up that somebody near you has been hit by it or is being targeted by it.
Heard that Star Wars fucking dude die.
Yeah, the soundboard's loud.
That's all good.
Hey, I wish that I missed that sound order like during KT.
Yeah, there's not a real benefit for me having to move them all the way back to the center every single time, right?
Run out.
I mean,
I just think about it for the range, so they so they don't have to constantly run across the room as well. I mean, that's kind of the point. So you go left and right, and then they sort of get to stay there and continue casting.
on top of that, the damage from a fire elemental is based on where the totem is, not where the elemental is.
We could spread out in a fan in stacks of 2 to reduce reduce risk of personal responsibility.
So here's something I noticed.
I kind of think the fan is going to make it a son of a bitch.
That's fair.
Well, that's kind of what happened after it moved all the way to the left the first time, is then it became a fan. So people need to know they need to restack.
Do we have 2 people to stack on? Yeah, we do?
We do.
Alright, so if mana's an issue, I did notice like I could keep up my judgment of light the whole time. People were getting healed like 500 to 900 tick with that. So unless they're like taking some damage, if they're at 75%, they probably don't even need a heal. They can heal themselves. You know, try to, I guess, I know that's hard to do.
Mitigate, yeah.
Yeah, just like if they're at 80%, they probably don't need a heal. Unless they're gonna get shadow crashed or some shit. But that's on them.
Are we going down to Hall of Memories?
Conservatory of Light.
Oh, I meant the next hallway we run down.
You go into the one where it's got sort of like the stained glass.
Okay, yep. Hall
Hey, you know
of
what though?
Memories.
Honestly, that was a really good attempt. Everybody like with the kicks and the movements. That was very good.
Not a bad first attempt, huh?
Absolutely not. And that's pretty much the whole fight. It's just repeated.
Yep.
Is there a specific time we need to lust?
I'd rather have you guys lust because when people lust, then they sort of tunnel, and then if the mark comes on, people won't run. I think it'd be smart to go for execute phase.
Yeah.
When he does the extra damage.
Yeah, the biggest time to use it because of how much health he has is execute phase. Just to pump up how much.
Sounds good to me.
I know the warlocks like to hear the sound of that.
So the other thing I wanted to point out too just to make sure people pay attention to it. So for the crashes, it crashes where the person was when they got targeted, not where they moved to. So I saw like,
Yep.
you know, if I was right here and it says I got targeted, it's gonna fall right here, even if I move left. I saw a lot of people like stay where the person said they were gonna be. That's makes it harder for us healers. That's why Matt was asking for the vapor so much, because we were burning through mana trying to heal people and we don't gain mana.
Yeah, we took a lot of damage from
Yeah.
that, but it's also the first time we've seen
Yeah,
them
no, I
there.
completely agree. I just want to make sure people understand that's where it falls. It falls where the person was when they got targeted.
So you should be moving from where your stack was out if your stack is targeted back to where your stack was.
Yep. And then the second thing is, if you get targeted with, I think it's an X mark from DBM, and you have the big debuff on you, don't finish your cast. Don't do anything. You got to move out. We healed him close to 7 million that round because people stayed in when they got it. It's one of those things where the moment you have it, you have to turn and run. Do not finish your cast. You will heal him a couple million. It's probably one of the biggest mechanics for range. So if you want to get your one extra cast off, it's gonna really hurt the raid.
Sounds good to me also. And
Great.
yeah, I'll bring them back to the middle so you guys don't get screwed outside here with your organizational.
Yeah, can we just summon Flap real quick?
Yep, we can summon them.
Let's get those busts finished up.
Do we have Hellstones down? That may prove useful for this fight, since healers, well, we're not really going to be healing you a whole lot, given we don't get mana.
You can only use them when you're in the green stacks, just FYI.
Oh, no kidding. Well,
yeah, no healing, pots, anything. Nothing will heal you.
Okay. I'll take one for myself then, at least.
Or wait, that's mana. I'm sorry, yes. Healthstones, use Healthstones. I don't know what I was thinking.
Okay. Josh, mana thing me, please.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, now we're good.
Alright, break out into your groups, please.
If you do the mechanics right, you can look at Loot Atlas and wish for your this items to drop.
Drax, are you good?
I am.
Everybody says they're ready. I'm a little nervous about the way these stacks look, but
Well, we don't start until the stacks are right. So
I
guys, give me your
agree.
proper stacks.
Yeah, that's why I moved up, so all the melee and the healers can come up to me, so you don't let me die on the way in.
alright, that looks a little better.
we're going.
Your destruction will herald a new age of suffering. Yet. I can't do that.
When are we lusting?
20%.
Cool.
Good job.
Run away.
I can't do that yet. It's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Run away.
It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Antara, run out.
It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. It's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. The black blood of your Satan recharging courses through me. I am unstoppable.
Don't run towards me, I've got faceless.
Run away.
There's a green one in the back here, ranged. If you need some mana.
That spell isn't ready yet. It's still recharging.
Run away.
I'm gonna move the stack a little closer.
I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Run away.
I can't cast that yet. The black bloods of your
We gotta move closer to the right here.
through me.
Run away. Run out.
Contour, run out.
Charging. I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet.
Run
Can you
away.
else get a vapors?
Run away.
There you go.
Non-melee run out of the vapor. Wait, non-healers run out.
I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Run away.
Only stack to 5 vapors. It might kill you.
Charging. I can't do that yet. The black blood of your Satan courses through me. I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. Unstoppable! That spell isn't ready yet. I'm out of range. I can't do that yet. I'm still recharging. I can't
Run
do
away.
that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet.
Can we get a B-res on down that?
Charging. I can't do that yet.
Kaboom. Trying to find it.
Kill vapor in the back.
Run away.
Secondary run out.
You thought you strengthened people. The black blood tail habits of high courses through me. I can't do that yet.
Yeah.
I can't do that yet.
Sorry, that was a warrior small. You missed that.
That was my fucking fault.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Good attempt, guys. Much better on dodging.
Yeah, not bad.
I just let him full ass cast the Surge of Darkness.
I can't do that yet.
But yeah, much better.
Can't do that yet.
I mean, think about it. That's made 40% we're lusting, and you guys are gonna fucking do a lot. of
Run
damage.
out.
Yeah, just when we're lusting, make sure, like Cricket said earlier, if you get that shit Don't heal him up. Just do what you
I
gotta
mean,
do.
it's technically on Pepsi right now. Like, this isn't
Yeah, it's not a
actually
wipe.
terrible.
Keep going. Keep going.
I'm lusted.
Need a vapor.
There's one vapor,
Bring it
please.
back.
Run out.
Pepsi.
Alright, Pepsi, you gotta run away from that.
Shield wall. Actually, run. And now come back in.
Do I move back to the middle?
Yes.
That's good. The range stacks are gonna have to come in close. Pepsi's down.
Run away. Run away.
What are you moving him from when you're running away?
I just move him just anywhere that where he doesn't hit you. He does 100% more physical damage, but he's slowed at that period of time.
Okay, so it's not kiting, you're just getting away from him.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like a 5-second buff that he gets. So that's why, like, if you run towards the edge of the room, and then, like, if you have nitro boots, you can just come back where the door is, and you're fine.
Gotcha, now I know.
Good shit, guys. We'll get him this time for sure.
Next attempt probably.
Hell yeah, I mean, look at that. It's only 8.1 million.
Lust. Well, 9.5, yeah.
If you're consistently, as a ranged, getting hit with Shadow Crash, please, 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 just like turn your camera way up and watch it so you know where it's coming from.
Also, Scaredy's, he was like, hey, DPS running out of mana, or are you casting while not in the black stuff? So keep that in mind, that you need to be in the black stuff if you're mana ranged, I would assume.
Also, yeah, and range. If you are running low, and you see like 3 or 4 gas, it's okay to kill one for yourself. Just make sure you tell one of the healers, and one of the healers that's running low can coordinate with each other and run out. That's why it's kind of important with the healers. If you say, like, you know, you're running low, just tell the range should be able to kill it. If it's because most of the time it'll be in the back on their side. It's not really gonna be next to us.
In the Thames pick, what's the icon that looks like Serenite Ore?
That's the stacks you're getting in a green vapor.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, the next group I'll pull back to the healers. Keep it a little bit out of melee range for you guys.
That's correct, Zag.
Yeah, so once you hit 5, let yourself wait for a little second, you'll lose like half health and just bounce out, and you have almost like 75% of your mana.
Alright, same focus on personal accountability as far as dodging all your shadow crashes. If you're ranged DPS, casting only when you're in the black stuff. If the healers need mana and you're a non-mana user standing in the green puddles, definitely get out, please. There's a feast in the front.
The train is dangerous, Pepsi.
Thank you.
I seen it came out of nowhere and ate you.
And just a little heads up, just so everybody knows, for Yag, you gotta practice kind of moving together, because Yag is nothing but one giant group moving together.
Those black pools can stack on top of each other, right? So we get more of the same buff.
I don't know if the buffs stack.
The buff doesn't stack, but you could get as many pools on one place as possible. It doesn't matter.
Cool.
Alright, everybody's ready. Make sure we stack up in our right spots here.
Can we get a countdown too, please?
We can.
That okay?
That's
My
perfect.
feed.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your destruction will herald a new age of suffering. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Run away.
I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Run away.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Icy Pin.
Run away.
That's still recharging.
Run away.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Run away.
Cricket run out.
Courses through me. Still recharging. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. I'm out of range.
Run away.
Recharging.
Run away.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Melee, you're standing in the vapor for no reason. What are you guys
Run
doing?
away.
Ready yet.
Yeah,
Run
you gotta
away.
get out of that green shit on the ground.
It's too far away.
As I died the vapor.
Yeah, I did
Sorry.
the same thing. I thought I stepped out of it enough, but I got an extra stack.
It's got a bigger range than it looks, apparently.
I guess it really ramps up.
It does. It's like 5 is nothing and 7 is death.
Can we get Chrome up?
Run away.
Can we get Penny Moon and then Chrome up?
I am unstoppable. Cast that yet. It's still recharging. I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Run out on Taro.
I can't
Don't be near on Taro. He's got Mark.
Defiance.
Run away.
Law of mortality. I can't do that yet. yet. That's still recharging. I can't do that yet.
Run out.
Puddle in the back.
Rex is getting some mana.
The black blood of your Sauron courses through me.
Run out, Antara.
I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet. I need to get closer. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Run out, Cricket. Everybody give Cricket room.
That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Run out, Icy.
Run away.
You guys are all greeting for the puddle. We need to get back to 2 groups.
Yeah, otherwise half of us don't get to do anything.
Run away.
Unstoppable! I need to get closer. I can't do that yet.
If there is a vapor, it would be nice.
I'm popping one right now.
Thank you.
It's gonna be kind in the back though.
Yeah, Matt, I'll stay on Nick for heals.
Okay.
Make sure the healer's going first.
I'm gonna sprint back and come back.
It's too far.
We still haven't lusted. I'm gonna do that.
I can't do that yet.
20%. Oh, that works.
I'm out of range. That spell is
Run out.
It's still recharging. I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell is
Another 60 seconds and you guys got him.
the black blood of your Sauron still courses through me.
Run away.
I can't do that yet. Unstoppable!
I need another Vapor if we could. Range DPS.
Popping one.
I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet.
Chrome, go ahead and run for it. I'll interview you.
Oh, get out of the puddle, get out of the puddle.
Run out. Run away.
That yet. I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Matt, let me know when you're coming back.
Run away.
I am coming back.
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
I can get Nick.
Boy.
Get back to your groups, normal groups.
Run out.
Can we pop one more in the back?
Guys, 2 groups.
The black blood of your Sauron courses through me. I am unstoppable.
Alright, I'm running out for a vapor.
Vapor way back.
I see it.
It's too far away.
Run away.
Burn him.
Run away.
Recharging.
Keep focused.
Keep dodging in the back.
Sorry, Drax. If I killed you.
Focus up.
Keep it focused.
Same mechanics.
Great
Good.
job.
Good stuff, guys.
Nice job.
Hey guys, on that one, it is important to keep focused because the first time I killed him, the person wasn't focused and he rehealed him for another 2 million.
Yeah, and that feels so bad when it happens.
I give everyone credit there who got that. We only healed him, I think, like, hold on. We only healed him 4.8, and one of those times it was because we got Shadow crashed into them and healed like 1.5. So it was basically like 3 million otherwise, which is super good.
Good stuff, guys.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna need to
Don't
watch a
go
video
past
of
that
this
door,
next guy.
guys. Do not go into that hall, like where the tile is.
The next guys, the first phase is one of the most difficult for people.
Yes, that is an understatement.
So on this one, I never went underneath, but I was always up top. And so up top, we really like phase one. You're literally just gonna want to have what you're just gonna move as a group. Those clouds, if you activate one, just an extra mob can mean that we're gonna wipe. It's not even a joke. That's how bad it can be.
Everybody, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute AFKD. So
Okay.
if you need to bio, please go ahead and watch your vid if you don't know how to do this fight. I don't. I'm gonna go watch vid.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, there's a repair bot up.
I like Josh's explanation. It's pretty good.
No, tanks do not touch crushers.
Alright.
Not a 10-man.
Break.
Oh, so what do we do for the...
Just you leave it alone. Range goes. The crushers will kill you within like 2 hits.
Yeah, I can do that, I think.
Yeah, so break's over. Hopefully everybody watched at least a quick video to have the rough understanding. We are going to do a quick-ish in-depth overview of the fight. Let's have Drax go through the fight for us here. No interruptions, and we can ask questions at the end.
All right, so this fight is 3 phases. Cricket, I'm a little honest, I'm a little light on phase 3. I'm pretty sure it's just a tank and spank. Phase 2 and 1 are the most important of this fight. Phase 1 is not a race. It is literally a game of tag. And all of those green all those green clouds are it. If you get touched by it, an ad will spawn every time you touch a cloud. So if you stand in it, it will continuously spawn ads. It does not matter who you are, tank, DPS, melee, or ranged, get away from them, treat them like they've got cooties, whatever you have to do. 8 ads are going to spawn over phase 1. That means we did it perfectly. They will randomly spawn from one of the clouds. The tank's job is to grab it and just keep a hold of it while we heal it. They're not going to do anything crazy. Really, we're just running around the clouds, let range do a lot of the damage. Melee, if you see an opportunity like this where you move the ads over, then you can go in and swing, but it is not critical that you guys are doing damage all the time. It is most important to stay away. That is literally the entirety of phase 1. Once phase 1 ends, all the clouds will disappear. We need to clean up any ads that remain, and then Yogg will spawn. Yogg is a giant sphere that will take up the center of the room. First thing that we need to watch out for is that 2 types of tentacles will spawn: big tentacles and small tentacles. Big tentacles are what ranged are going to be focused on. Small tentacles is what melee will be focused on. Melee, you do not want to get anywhere near a big tentacle. It will clap you, kill you, and we'll have to res you. We are going to have to assign 10 people for a portal crew. So while we're killing all of these things, portals are going to spawn. Once they spawn, those 10 people assigned are going to each have to find a portal in the center. They're all going to be around Yogg in the center. You're going to click it, and you're going to go into the brain. You're going to kill a couple of ads. Cricket, I've never been in the melee, so if you could help inside there, that may help.
Yeah, you're talking about being inside Yogg?
Yeah, inside Yogg.
Alright, so when you get teleported in, there's going to be 3 rooms that you could potentially be put into. In each of the rooms, there's going to be a tentacle. It's called, I think it's like an influence or something. Your goal is you have to kill that tentacle to then open up the door to go into the next room. In each of those, there's going to be a skull and a couple of skulls that float around. And you have to face away from them. So just like change your character model, like turn it a little bit. If they face you, it does a purple beam at you, and it'll reduce your sanity by 2%. per second. Sanity, I don't know if Drax hit on this yet, but sanity is very important for this. Once you hit 0, you become mind controlled, and we have to kill you. And then you can't be rezzed. If you've died due to being mind controlled, you rezzed mind controlled. So we want to keep our sanity as high as possible. So that's why when you're in there, it's important.
That's a great point. So if you're out or in, anytime you'll start with 100 sanity. If you're ever below 40, you're going to want to run to the edges of the real room. There's going to be green beams of light, and you can stand in them to get back to your 100% sanity.
If you're looking straight ahead, they'll be by Freya and by Thorin.
So once you're in there, you're going to kill the brain. You're going to whoever is the lead of that team is going to call "Get Out," and you all run out. And then we're going to lather, rinse, and repeat that until the brain is dead. That's phase 2. Phase 3.
I'm just going to go back to that just to reiterate one thing that I forgot. For the people that go downstairs, the tentacles are disguised as other people. So you just have to walk and hit them. The mobs you can target are tentacles. Then once you hit them, they become them. So I just want to make sure someone doesn't go there and say, oh, I can't find any tentacles. And then to Drax's point, the brain has a 60-second cast time. So you need to make sure you're out of the brain room before the cast ends, because if you're in there when the cast ends, you're mind controlled. So someone who's in there should be calling it at like 10 seconds to be like, hey, you need to be out in 5.
We lather, rinse, repeat that until 30%, and then he goes to phase 3, and I have never seen phase 3 cricket.
Okay, so I did it yesterday. Phase 3.
I can talk about it too.
Yep, let's keep the standard explanation we got going here. Cricket, go with it.
No, I'll let, was that, not Cantor?
That was Toyota.
Toyota, you can go then. You
All right, listen, he's gonna pop out. We're all gonna pop out. We gotta clean up all the tentacles. Have to clean them up. Real quick, on phase 2, it needs to be brought up. The Crushers are gonna put a 20% debuff on the whole raid. So, Josh, what you're gonna have to do is stay within the 10 yards and Judgment. Judgment will keep it off. That is your sole priority, in that you're not tanking it because you'll die too. And during that phase, we're going to be staying as a group. And we got to move as a group in a circle around. If you're spreading around, tentacles will be everywhere, and we're not going to be able to keep them together. So when group 3, also real quick, when the brain group is down there, there's going to be a freeze. All the tentacles will not attack. So that's when we all have to focus the Crushers and kill the Crusher, because that literally has, I think, almost close to about 1 million hit points. Once we down that, then we can spread around and kill the other ones. If you're a mage or if you have bubble and you're grabbed by the constrictor, you can control yourself out of those things. So that's really big on phase 2. So
Quick
phase
question
3,
on the Crusher, sorry. So I get in range, judge it, and just stay there, or do I have to move
spam
out?
Judgment. You got, because he's going to constantly reapply that 20%. Even healers and everybody, you're going to have to do a lot of shamans, poison cleanse. I mean, you have to put your cleansing totems down, because he's going to also put a poison on you, on everybody. They're going to be spreading out the tentacles, the medium ones. And they're going to be stunning you like a chain stun, like every couple seconds. So you have to get that off you. You have to get that off the group. Decurse is super important. Druids, mages, decursing prio as well. That's why it's important to, like this, we're all going to be in the group.
Can we step back like 1 second? That was a lot of detail. Can
Yeah,
we
I
get
was
a
gonna
high
say-
level of what
Alright.
the phase does, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna give a full. I completely agree with you, Icy. I just want to do like full high level overview of the entire fight. Phase 1, avoid gas vapors. That's number 1 prio. Mob spawn. Tank brings them to Sarah in the middle. DPS it. Need 8 to pop her into next phase. Only way to damage her is those dying. Phase 2, range. Number 1 prio. giant crusher tentacles. Josh, your job is when they're casting diminished power. It's a channeled move. You just need to cast judgment on them.
Okay.
Technically, if any melee is around, you can run over and hit it. It's any melee ability. Melee should not be in range of them because, and that's why we use judgment. You're range, like you're far away. Then the melee DPS are on the other tentacles. Again, going into phase 3, it's really high prio that we kill these tentacles ASAP because they stay up into phase 3, and you need to kill them first. So it all compounds if you don't do it right. People that go in the portal, kill the ads, go into the brain room. When it's about 5 seconds left, leave. Phase 3, Yogg's up, he pops. Basically, all DPS should be on Yogg. During this time, he's going to cast a gaze. You just turn around. If you see your sanity going low, there's green beams on the outside. Stand in that, you'll go back to 100. The fight becomes a race at that point because she keeps spawning ads, and the tanks have to tank them. But after, I don't know how many seconds, it's probably over a minute, we'll just get overrun. So DPS, that's why it's important that phase 2 we kill the tentacles ASAP, because they're up into phase 3, we're going to be fucked.
Is Lust phase 3 then?
Yes, it is.
That's correct.
Okay.
But that is
so the whole group
level
should be sticking next to each other.
So it's a lot to take in. We know how this works. Let's do a ready check. If you have a specific question about phase 1 or 2, let us know. Otherwise, let's take a real good look at it.
Okay, mark somebody as the movers in phase 1, and you should assign group people to go down in the brain for phase 2, so it's not just willy-nilly. You should definitely have a healer down there too, and the healer can act kind of as the raid leader of that because they're just healing and they can keep track of the timer.
So the only other thing I want to say is I hope everyone's been having fun with progression. I have. Nimrod
It has been fun.
Oh yeah. Viz was a blast, and so I just want to have everyone going in here that there will be a lot of laughs. There's going to be someone who gets mind controlled into the gas, and we're going to be like, "Wow, look at that! Horrify spawned 12 ads." So
Hey,
take this with a smile.
Yeah, that's the best thing I could have heard.
That's the big thing I have to say about this fight is focus on phase 1, which is just don't go on the gas. Once we get that down, we'll focus on phase 2. That's why we said it's a lot of info. Take it one step at a time. We build on it, and we got this.
When we do get to phase 2, also just don't start flying off the handle with instructions while everything's happening. We got a pretty good overview, so let's just roll with that. And when we make a mistake, we'll learn from it.
Secondary, are you around, my friend?
If you blow her a kiss, you'll get an achievement too.
Wait, do you really?
Yes.
Does she have to be in range?
Yeah, you have to start the threat.
Let's, you can blow kisses, phase 2.
I just put a list of people to go into portals. If there's a total of 10 portals, I just listed everyone to go down.
Is one healer enough for that?
Yep, one healer is enough.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, sounds dangerous. Could you go first?
Anybody
We're
know?
in.
Everybody's in.
We're in. We gotta go.
Yeah, you can't if you cross the threshold. It starts. All right, guys, dodge the clouds.
Yes.
First ad is spawning.
Give no pause to your attacks.
Nick, you got to bring her to her.
They are bigger than they look.
Yeah,
Treat
stay
5 yards around them.
I'm gonna put pressure on Icy. Can we please mark him as follow to avoid clouds?
Oh, we got people running through clouds.
Yeah, guys. So the edge of the cloud is there's an extra like space.
Give no pause to your attacks.
I can't do that yet.
Watch it range.
Melee, stay away from the mobs when they're about to die. They explode and do a lot of damage.
There we go.
Yeah, that's the way.
This is why I said
We don't call wipes when we're doing progression. Let's cut that out right away.
Done the shit out of me.
See, I told you, Horrify would spawn 12 ads. I called it.
That spell isn't ready yet.
But yes, good point is the clouds are much. I think it's 5 yards bigger than the big.
Powerless to act.
Let's just go with twice.
Yeah. They have cooties.
Yeah, and the fog, the clouds only go in a circular motion, so they'll either go, counterclockwise or clockwise. So don't worry about one going like, changing direction on you willy nilly.
Guide your blows.
Oh, fucking Sag got turned insane.
I saw Gano get mind controlled too.
Alright, so first lesson in progression. Clouds are a lot bigger than they look. Other than that, good work.
You can't teach that.
Those mind controls can be single target dispelled.
Guys, get in because she's going to respawn. You're going to activate it again. Get out of the room.
Then it warps all of us in, and it's a pain.
Amy, back up.
Amy, get out of there.
Toyota, back up.
Yeah, that's the other thing about this fight is the moment one person crosses the plane, it starts.
We were ready.
Just like a Cthulhu.
Yeah, picture like where that door is. Don't go crossing that line.
What's up?
And if you think you can teleport, she has pulled before, like from the entrance. If you're still in combat, she'll pull you to the room.
Will pets set off the clouds and spawn ads?
No.
No.
Will totems?
No.
Nope. It has to be a physical character player. And then the big reason why we need offensive purges on people who get mind controlled is even while they're mind controlled, if they are in a gas cloud, it still spawns the mob. So she has a habit of mind controlling people, and then you walk straight into the cloud.
How did those mind controls happen so quick?
It's the mobs.
Yeah.
The mobs. So that's why if you spawn 2 mobs or 3 mobs, it really, I don't want to call it wipes typically, but that is a wipe.
Okay. It snowballs extremely quickly.
I don't disagree, but during progression, the point is to see it for longer, which is why I don't like wipe calls on progression.
So I've got a note as far as Thames goes. I was assuming the little green ball that popped up that said 100 was my sanity, but it was not matching up to the debuff or the DBM window. So I wouldn't follow it too much.
Cool. Good call.
Just keep an eye
Yeah,
on
if you get mind control, you lose 2 points. It's really hard actually to lose sanity. You should only maybe recharge it once or twice, honestly.
Yeah, I was at 98 and the Thames was saying that I was at 100 still.
And once again, if you do get mind control, then you do have, if you're lucky to be a mage or a paladin, do yourself a favor and break out. The fight will probably take over like 10 minutes, honestly, to do a full clear.
So what spells can undo the mind control for phase 1? That's the
But,
important one.
obviously, I think the priest obviously can, and then
Yeah, it needs to be
bubbles.
an offensive purge, so like shamans can do it.
Okay, shamans and priests sounds like.
Yeah, but it can't be anything where you're like a dispel.
Amy and Honai, I noticed that when I was trying to do it, my heal bot frames wouldn't let me dispel it that way. I had to click on them and cast it.
So
Or target them and cast it.
Obviously, if you can do it yourself, best case scenario. Otherwise, if you are a priest or a shaman, make sure you are working through that as well.
So I think you guys could probably ice block out of it if you had to.
You can ice block
They
out
can.
of it. You could will the Forsaken out of it.
And a little hint for you, Nick, when the next one is spawning, what happens is that little cloud is going to puff up, and that's where the next guy's coming from.
Gotcha.
Alright, I say we give this another attempt.
Yep.
Yeah.
Focus on dispelling the MCs for this phase and not standing in clouds, and we'll be good.
Drax, I
And,
bet you it's the same on any of those types of heal add-ons.
Say that again.
I bet you it's the same on any of those healing add-ons.
Yeah.
Just like
Hey.
how they'll have to program it or whatever.
One thing I just saw in that last one might help is as the clouds were coming towards the whole ranged crew, a lot of people tried to just like back away, which is really slow, instead of just turning and hauling ass forward.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So everyone was ready? That's it.
If Icy says move, just move. Stop whatever you're doing.
5.
Yeah, we have
4,
plenty of DPS to get him down
2.
in the
1.
time.
The time to strike at the head of the beast will soon be upon us. Focus your anger and hatred on his minions. Yes, yes! Show them no mercy! Give no pause to your attacks!
Nope, Nick, you gotta bring her to him. You gotta bring that into the center.
When it dies, right?
Yeah, it has to die on her.
Yep.
Melee, watch.
And everybody.
Melee, don't go in. If there's a gas in the pool, don't go in.
Let's let range finish it.
Not sure why I keep losing my mark.
Alright, Nick's on. Yeah, Nick, you do also have to watch out as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let hatred and rage guide your
Good dispel.
Alright, Melee, move.
Train.
Move.
Show them no mercy. Give no pause to your attacks.
I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do
Range, you got a cloud coming.
past that yet. That spell isn't ready.
We're getting pinched.
That's fine. You have to just go all around a big round.
I can't cast that yet. It's still recharging. I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet.
We got a bunch of them.
Don't be afraid to use cooldowns.
Show them
No reason to save them.
Give no pause to your
I mean, I'm gonna
attacks.
use lust just to keep this going.
Let hatred and rage guide your blows.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet.
Yep, that's 13 Guardian. I'm probably responsible for 3 of them bitches.
Yeah, unfortunately for you, it really is. This is the hardest phase.
Oh,
and
because they fucking
really
move
the tank.
right towards you, and it kind of creeps on you.
Yeah, you gotta. It's almost like you have to just constantly dance around her the whole time.
Yeah.
The start of that was a lot cleaner. The dispels were very quick. I'm not sure why my condom went away.
Rage guide your blows.
I don't know, Nick, if you're auto marking shit.
I'm not auto marking shit. That's the add-on. It's probably putting a condom up on the Guardians and shit. Use something else. Something that's further down the line, or that's not.
It's the second to last one on the list.
Well, it's always what people put. So I guess, like, I bet you it's the weak aura doing it, or DBM.
Hey, one thing we also forgot to mention is when they die, they do explode. That's another reason melee. If you need to be, if you see them low, don't go in there because you're just gonna put extra stress on those healers.
Yep, get them to
Second
20
hit.
and run out.
Man,
Get away, get away, guys. Don't go in there,
One out.
guys. You just have to run back.
Yeah, it's not worth rezzing because you can just
We
teleport
port right
immediately
here.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a port right here.
All right, so going back to the big thing here, DPS. This isn't a race; it's a 15-minute berserk timer. That's why it's like, if you see a gas cloud around you, you can run all the way to the outside and around. As long as there's only 1 or 2 up, damage isn't crazy for healers. But from a DPS perspective, that extra cast you're about to get doesn't matter. It's just avoid the cloud. phase 1 is nothing but a race. It's just making sure you don't touch clouds.
Also, too, how big is the explosion that needs to damage this chick?
If you're around the pool, you'll be fine.
So,
I think it's only 10 yards.
15 yards. Okay. Zach said 15. I'm just trying to make sure I figured I'd kill her on the bitch.
Yeah, same.
You know what I mean?
Man, that'll be a really hardcore mode. Blizzard did it that way.
Would, yeah.
Alright, let's buff up and get back at it. Gonna see an even better improvement this time.
For emotional support.
Get you one of them high school Otis Spunkmeyer cookies.
Those things were delicious.
They were raw, but I would eat them every single day, man.
Yeah,
The
famous
double-
anus.
Yep.
Double chocolate, Otis Spunkmeyer muffins, gross.
Dude, Famous Amos went on Shark Tank for a second company.
Oh, yeah.
Made another company.
Yep, and they didn't give him a deal.
Nope.
Wait, really?
No. Because he sold his first company, which should have been a bajillionaire off of, for dog shit.
Yeah, he got taken advantage of, I believe. All right.
I am ready.
Alright. Let's do it.
The time to strike
We're
at the
doing
head
it.
of the
We're
beast
doing
will
it.
soon be upon us. Focus your anger and hatred on his minions. Let hatred and rage guide your blows.
Guys, make sure we're stacking.
Too far away. I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet.
Yes.
Melee, get out.
Show them no mercy. Give no pause to your attacks.
We're getting pinched.
I can't do that.
You're about to get pinched. Nick, move up.
Rend flesh with me.
Alright, we can handle one. It's fine.
Let hatred and rage guide your blows.
Let's still recharge.
Run through range.
Watch it, range.
Range move.
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Do that?
I need to get closer.
Yes.
Alright, bring that in.
Yes. Show them no mercy. Give no pause to your attacks.
I can't do that yet.
Move.
Still recharging.
Oh,
You got a half dead one.
I got him.
I can't do that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, Josh, just stay in there. I'll kill it.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Range is gonna take the long way around.
I can't do that.
Range move.
Yes. Yes. Show them no mercy. Give no pause to your attacks.
That's still recharging. I can't do that yet. I can't
range
do
move.
that yet.
Are people near?
I need to target something first. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. I can't
Let
cast that
hatred
yet.
and
I can't
rage
do
guide
that
your
yet.
blows.
Watch it, range. You're getting pinched.
Still recharging.
Target you.
Melee, be careful up here too.
Guys, just back up and look at. Don't be afraid to look at the environment.
I can't cast that yet. I can't do that yet. That's still recharging.
Yes.
I can't do
Yes.
that yet.
Show them no mercy. Give no
I need
pause to
target
your
something
attacks.
first. That spell isn't ready yet. It's still recharging.
Let hatred
is
and
blinded.
rage guide your
I can't
blows.
do that yet. That's still recharging. I can't do that yet.
I'm stunned. The cloud is coming.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. That's still recharging.
Target you.
Yes. Show them no mercy. Give no pause to your attacks. Let Let hatred and rage
That was
guide
good
your
progress. She was
blow.
only one away from going into the next phase.
Do these? We got to clean these up at the end.
You gotta
of
kill
that?
them too.
Correct. They stay
Okay.
into phase 2.
Okay.
So that's why it's important. That's why it's like you don't want to spawn a lot because it's the same thing. It's like
Yeah.
In the end, if you have like 3, you're fine. 3 or 4, we should be able to handle it. Anything more than that, it's we did a bad job on phase 1.
So, Gano, as far as a focus target, the first one you should always be online until the thing gets to 20%. You don't have to run out so soon. And then immediately go to the next.
I'm sorry, Nick. Real quick, it's better to run off soon. It's better to stop casting sooner than it is to, wipe. It's a safer, like Cricket said, better be safe than sorry.
I get it.
Talk to me. Keep it real.
Sag, don't walk forward when you come up.
Hurry back.
Sorry, Nick, I don't think we can reach you.
It's fine.
Nope. Went as far as I was willing to go.
Has anybody gotten the chef hat?
I'm like 2 days away from it.
Huge grats.
I could buy it. Got 190 ribbons.
That's an achievement. And a title.
Yeah, I should do it, huh? I'll do it right after.
You can get the chef.
So is the majority of those coming from ranged or melee?
It was a mix.
Melee.
I looked at it. If it actually, the chat will indicate who's spawning the cloud.
That's fun. It shames people.
There is no shame. There is personal accountability. If you are consistently hitting the gas clouds, you're probably prioritizing DPS too much, most likely. Or your camera zoom is not all the way out, which it should be as well. I have marked Cricket as the safety condom this time. I will try to mark kill priority, because I think that will help as well. Everybody was ready?
Move up.
The time to strike at the
there we
head
go.
of the beast will soon be upon us. Focus your anger and hatred on his minions. Yes, yes! Show them no mercy! Give no pause to your attacks!
That spell isn't ready yet.
Let hatred and rage guide your
Can't do
blows!
that yet.
Range down, Cricket.
Recharging.
Good job.
I'm out of range.
For the Forsaken!
Cast that yet. I can't do that yet. I need to get closer. That spell isn't ready yet.
We're getting pinched.
Cast that yet.
If you see yourself getting pinch move.
Get him to the boss.
I'm still recharging. I need a target.
Let hatred and rage guide your blows!
Spell isn't ready.
You guys regroup.
I'm still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That spell
Melee, watch out.
yet.
Yes, yes! Show them no mercy! Give no pause to your attacks!
I can't do that.
Watch out, range.
Looks like 2 of the 3 of them so far haven't died close enough to her.
I need to get closer.
Got it. He's in the inner circle. Like right around you.
Watch out, melee.
Yes, yes! Show them no mercy! Give no pause to your attacks!
I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet.
3 died, or 3 spawned right there.
Recharging. I can't cast that yet. I don't have
Let hatred and rage guide your
recharging.
blows!
I can't cast that yet. I can't do that.
Melee, watch out.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Okay, range, for example, this is what we mean by you can go up. You can go all the way up top here. And then come down.
I'm out of range. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet.
Yes, yes! Show them no mercy! Give no pause to your
I
attacks!
can't do that yet. I can't do that
Let
yet.
hatred and
can't do
rage
that
guide your blows!
That's still
Melee, watch out.
Weak-minded fool!
Alrighty, so this next time, that was a good improvement. Our first couple were going down quick. Unfortunate they weren't close enough to the boss. We will obviously fix that. If you're not in the stack for the ranged group, don't call anything out because that makes it very confusing.
Yo! Keep it real!
Let's give it another shot. A little less hectic on the coolouts, or the callouts, rather. Like they said, zoom your camera out. See that the gas cloud's heading towards you. Just preemptively move. Just no tunnel vision. Just cast as you can cast, safely away from the clouds. We'll try to do the same thing. As Toyota actually said, running out melee 30% on that first head is probably good. Then they can go right to the second one because it should be spawning around that time anyway. Yeah. Don't try to just stay behind the mob and DPS them. We're not worried about being parry hasted on this, so just find a safe spot and DPS from there. If you feel like shit's coming at you, get out and don't DPS for a little while until you feel safe. Right. Here we go. Move up.
The time to strike at the head of the beast will soon be upon us. Focus your anger and hatred on his minions. Let hatred and rage guide your blows.
I need to get closer. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Go melee.
I can't do that yet.
Let hatred and rage guide your blows.
I can't do that yet. That's still recharging.
Yes, yes! Show them no mercy! Give no
Range,
pause to your
move.
attacks!
Come to common.
I can't do that yet.
Range, keep moving.
Don't just run through those like that. Spawn 2, trying to run through the middle of them too.
Three.
Go around.
I didn't spawn any of them.
Target you.
Yes! Show them no mercy! Give no pause to your attacks!
I'm out of range.
Let hatred and rage guide your blows!
That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging.
Melee out.
I can't do that yet.
Range out and around.
I can't do that yet.
Yes! Yes! Show them no mercy! Give no pause to your attacks!
I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. I can't cast that yet. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet.
Yeah, but all of those up also.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah.
Show them no
Just
mercy.
run around the
Give
stuff.
no pause
Don't run
to your
through the middle of
attacks.
2. Just casually
Hatred and rage
run around the
guide
side,
your
man.
blows.
I didn't realize it was delayed so much.
Yeah, it's
Like,
Yep.
oh, I
a
can get
10
away with
second delay.
Okay.
It puts a little blob on it. Toyo said this earlier. You could tell where they're spawning from. Like, as soon as you touch the gas, boom, a little blob, green blob appears where that gas cloud is, and then it starts spawning the ad.
That was looking really good for a good bit there. Ranged, I definitely saw a lot more patience on. Everybody was following the mark, nice and easy, slow around the outside. This is no race whatsoever. You could literally be doing less damage than the healers. Doesn't matter. Take it nice and slow. Do the mechanic. Easy peasy.
So melee might have to go in towards later on because they do spawn a little faster. If you look at the rates on the bottom, I did 48,000 damage total.
Yeah, if there's not a lot spawning, like not a lot extra spawning, the range can easily take it down. There's no greed that is needed as far as the DPS on that.
Definitely safer that way. Like we're supposed to get, all right, 8 of them are supposed to blow her up. I assume what's the normal amount of spawns? 10 or so? Or 8?
8 is the
It's the perfect, nobody spawned anything extra.
Yep.
8 does it? Gotcha. So the key here is to not make ourselves do 5 million extra damage and take a bunch of AoE shadow bolts and shit that nobody's kicking because there's 20 of them out there.
There's a feast under the Fell Hunter.
Is that sanitary?
No, but we're gonna eat it anyway.
Listen, in Streets of Rage, you're punching trash cans to get your chicken.
It's a very good game, though, by the way.
It was an amazing game.
The first one is an awesome game.
The third one made me obsessed with video games. I mean, the second one.
All right. Let's inch up just a little bit. I guess it doesn't lock us out. Everyone was ready. Let's roll it.
Let's go.
The time to strike at the head of the beast will soon be upon us.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Anger and hatred on his minions. Yes, yes! Show them no mercy! Give no pause to your attacks!
Cast that yet. That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Everybody back up, back up.
Range follow combat.
Multiple spawns.
Ice block doesn't. We'll still spawn it. I see.
I'm not ice blocked.
Oh, you got that block. Yeah, shit.
That's blocked.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Let hatred and rage guide your blows!
I can't do that yet.
Yes, yes! Show them no mercy! Give no pause to your attacks!
Charging. That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Yes, yes! Show them
That's
no
my
mercy!
bad. I was
Gonna do it for
No pause to
today.
your attacks.
on the tail end of running out, and I got ice blocked right in the fucking thing.
Let
Hey,
hatred
obviously,
and rage guide your blows!
with everything we got this week, we should be able to get a majority of this done Tuesday and be back here a lot sooner.
We should make it all the way to general on Tuesday.
What's that?
We should make it to general on Tuesday without explanations.
I'm sure.
I think general and Murmuron are 1 to 2 shot next week too.
Yeah, versus the learning period we had today.
Huge grats, guys. We are seeing the last boss. We made it.
One more after this, isn't there?
There's actually one more.
Yeah.
There is one more.
Yeah,
It's a
server.
quest.
It's a son of a bitch boss.
Only 5 guilds on the server have cleared him.
I am excited for next week. Given how much we got through this week, all the extra gear that we're going to get, which is going to help us power through the next stuff, learning mechanics, learning trash. Yeah.
Are we calling it?
I think so for tonight.
Yeah, I think we were an hour ahead of last Thursday's time this Tuesday. I think we'll be even better than that this coming Tuesday. So I believe the sign up is live. Make sure you are signed up for that. It's going to be a banging raid. I am hoping we get, almost all the way here to that point. So
I fully expect a one-shot on all bosses.
Should be.
We did great on Murmuron, guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in my opinion, he's the hardest, actual mechanic boss. And we got through him pretty fine. Once you get through phase 1 of Yogg, it's just DPS. That's basically it.
Yeah. I see. So I only got to test this new spec on Murmuron, but phase 2, I was able to consistently hold like a 600 spell damage addition.
yeah, Murmuron for sure. You're going to get a lot of fire word.
Yeah, so I want to try that on that and then the furnace guy, because I know that one's every 30 seconds anyway.
Are you done on DKP, Nick, for the night?
We're good. We're good.
All right.
I have one-of-a-kind items.
Sounds like there's 20 people who want to do the heroic boss.
Yeah, no shit.
Hopefully, they all get it done. That's 5 fucking conquest badges, man. I did mine right before the raid. So there's a good little shortcut in there, man.
What's the daily today?
So we did the first snake boss, jumped off the side, went up the stairs, and just fought the boss up there, and AoE down the ads that come, because there's ads in the room before him. So we just AoE'd them down while we were tanking the boss, killed the boss. Then when we were done with that, we went back down the stairs towards the last boss, hopped in the water, and there's a fucking drain port, and you can swim straight to the third boss pretty much, and just, get right to it. I didn't know about that until today. I was like, damn, that's something else.
Death to all who oppose us.
You skipped 8 packs of trash. We were out of there in 18 minutes.
It's not bad at all.
Not for H+ with the stupid ground heal
Choose
mechanic,
wisely.
the life steal.
What sucks about that lifesteal is the fact that if
Remember
even on range of poison abilities, it's just it insta heals. You're like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, it's from 15% to full. Sometimes.
Yeah, that's 99% of the time. Yeah, I saw guns. I'm like, ugh, give me cauldron again.
I am honored. Till next we meet.
What is the daily?